everyone. Welcome back for another wonderful workout. Today it is cardio walking and leg strengthening. We have 13 exercises to help us develop toning and strengthening through the lower body muscles, feet, ankles, calves, legs, thighs, and booty. Of course, hamstrings are in there too. In between those exercises, we are going to go back to our traditional cardio walking steps. So really great workout ahead of us here today. This is a no equipment workout. Besides your chair, we are completely seated today. We are not going to be moving at an incredibly rushed pace, but things will be nice and steady throughout this workout. Go ahead, get set up with your chair, maybe some water, and we're going to get started in the warm-up right now. Let's go ahead, open up the joints and the muscles, and we'll dive right into the work. Pedal those feet here, a gentle stretch through the front of the ankles. And then go ahead, give me a little bit of a shoulder twist here. Feel the back, open up. Extend the right leg, flex those toes up, reach towards them if you need a little bit more. Stay solid in your seat. One more here. Take it to the other side. Last one here. Alternate. Four more. Lean yourself back. Let's go ahead. Tuck these right toes under, lift the knee, and start scooping it out. So reverse bicycle. One more here. Pull it up to the top, extend it out. Drag the heel up and underneath you. Watch out for your chair. Last one there. Take it to the left. We're going to go out, up, and in. Hold it here at the top, take it out and down. Hopefully those knees feel good to the toes or balls of the feet. Windshield wiper, open up the fronts of the hips here. Maybe a little bit of that lateral thigh. Take it wider if you need to. Pause it here. Let's go back to the right leg. Circles out. Circles in for 5. Great job. Same thing here with the left, out for 5. In for 5. One more warm-up exercise and we'll get into the work. Step it out, reach the arm over. I really want you to open up these back muscles. One more set here. Great job. Bring it on in. Nice, steady pace march here. So now the recommendation here today is 20 repetitions through our 13 leg strength exercises. In between that, we will have these marching steps, and you have options there. So these marching steps can be a great place to shake things out, catch your breath, or to really dial up the intensity. So you could even take this to a jog or a really intense paced walk here, depending on what's right for you. I don't want to hold you back, but I also don't want to push you further than what feels safe and comfortable in your body. Within these marching steps and our leg strengthening exercises, Please be cautious and be willing to listen to your body. If something does not feel safe or comfortable, you are going to want to modify that movement. Try a slower, smaller movement, and if that doesn't improve how it feels in your body, then substitute in something completely different. The number one goal here today is to stay safe. Number two goal is just to keep yourself challenged and moving, and that can look different for every body and every person in today's workout, so really make it your own. We're going to start here with our first exercise. Recommendation, 20 repetitions, more or less, depending on what's right for you. Calf raise here, throw in some arms anytime you would like. Four more if you're with me. And one, walk it back out. Great job. So this exercise is going, or this workout is gonna run like a bell. Things are gonna start off a little less intense, less challenging exercises. Through the middle of the workout, we'll kind of hit that tough spot through the middle of the first round, and then we'll taper back off. And then we'll start the same thing over for the second round. Next exercise here, we're gonna take dorsiflexion, so opposite of the calf raise. You're gonna lift the ball of the foot and the toes. Work in some hands if you would like, it's just an option. Four more. And one, walk it back out. Great job. So do not be deceived by how simple some of these exercises are here in the beginning. We're building. Keep walking here. We're gonna take heel taps to the front. You can take alternating legs, right and left, or you can take both at the same time. That's up to you. Both at the same time is really going to challenge those core muscles to hold the trunk of the body nice and solid. So if it's too much, you're gonna wanna alternate those legs. Let's start it off here. I'm gonna go alternating, and I'll be starting with the right leg first for 20. Four more. Back to our steps. I will be watching from the beginning of our workout here today until the end to let you know how many steps approximately that we're all getting in here today. Now, depending on our pace, that's gonna look a little different. Some variation in there, but we will come up with a range. So more or less, depending on how you're moving, but just always fun to kind of know where we're at with that. We're gonna take it to low kicks. If fully extending the leg out straight is uncomfortable in the knee, keep a soft bend in there. That's a great modification. Again, starting with that right leg first. Four more. Back to our walk. Great job. Single leg step outs are next. As you step out, try to keep the body here to the middle and don't strain by stepping out too far in the hip. Try to keep the knee over the ankle. We're gonna go right leg first, bring it back in, and then the left. So let's start that off here. Final four. Walk it back out. Great job. Next exercise gets a little more complicated. Right heel is gonna go forward, left toes are gonna come back. We're gonna meet in the middle and switch. So it's gonna be alternating. There's a little bit of coordination in here. We'll start it off slow. Once you've got the hang of it, speed it up, okay? And if you need to stay slow with me, that's okay too. All right, so right heel forward, left toes back, and then switch to the center. Great job. Four more. This is where we really start feeling those thighs. 2 and 1. Walk it back out. Wonderful job. So now our next 2 exercises are probably the most intense exercises in the round here. So out of the 13, they're going to be a little more challenging than the rest of them. Modify them if you need to. And just know that after you get through these 2, it does start to get a little bit of that decreasing intensity and challenge as we go through. We're gonna jump both of the legs out. When they come back together, they're gonna come back right leg a little bit higher, back out, left leg a little bit higher. So one leg is gonna be off the floor. Challenge those inner thigh muscles here. Again, we're gonna start it off slow together. Out, right leg up, out, left leg up. Speed it up once you've got it. Try not to lean back. Core working to hold you. Four more. 2 and 1. Take it back to our steps. Next one here. Now I'm going to count this as a single exercise, but we are going to be breaking it up between right side and left side. So, little bit of moving parts to this one. Left knee up, right side kick. Left knee up, right side kick. So all 20 for the right, and then all 20 for the left. If a side kick does not work for you, if you feel too unstable, or it's just a little bit too much work for the obliques or the side of the leg and the thigh, just take it to a side tap, okay? Modify it up any way that you need to. Sometimes you guys are really good at finding your own modifications and knowing your own body. You're the expert. So let's start it off here. Left knee up, side kick. It doesn't have to be big. It also doesn't have to be fast. Four more on this side. 2 and 1, marching steps in between. If those hips got a little off center, even them back out. We're gonna take 20, right knee up, left side kick. Now just because it was good or not so good on this side, it could be completely different over here. So modification if you need it, go with the more challenging option if you can. Let's start it off here, up and out. Side tap if you need to, or another modification. Four more. Really feel the core on this one. 2 and 1. Walk it back out. Great job here. Steady pace, like I said, not rushed, just consistent. We're gonna take tap backs here. I'm really gonna challenge you to use those hamstrings, tapping the toes to the floor behind you, or if you can, maybe pulling up into a little bit of a heel tuck. Up to you, okay? We're gonna start with that right leg first. Let's go here. Arms if you want. Keep them light because we gotta save energy. 4 more. 2 and 1. Walk it back out. 4 more exercises with these walking steps. And that's gonna be the end of round number 1. We're only going for 2 rounds here today, so you're getting there. You wanna pace yourself out so that you have as much energy to make it through the 13 exercises for this round and for the next. So it might be more challenging towards the end of the next round, but I want it to try to look the same throughout each of our movements. All right, we're going high knees with a little bit of attack, so a little bit of bonus core here. Left hand to right, right hand to left. Let's go here. Four more. 2 and 1. Walk it back out. Increase that heart rate or slow it down. What do you need? Or are you good just right where you're at? Take them out wide. We're gonna cross tap in. Feel free to throw in some arms if you would like. Right leg and then the left. Four more. Walk it out. Leave it wide because we're coming back here. If it is so uncomfortable, you can bring it back in and then in a few seconds, take it back out wide, but stay here if you can. We're gonna pull the heel up. Instead of coming wide to the outside, we're gonna pull it into the center. Now, if you have the seat of the chair and a support bar or beam underneath, you are going to want to watch out that you do not accidentally kick your ankle up into that. So just kind of go slow with it, figure out your range of motion and your spacing. Hopefully the easy way and not the hard way. Alternating between right and left. Let's go here. Four more. And 1. Walk it back. And we're gonna go back wide, but we will stay here just for these steps. Give me some arms if you can. Stretch out the back if you need to. Last exercise in this round is going to be hacky sack. So we're gonna take those legs wide. We're gonna lift the inner lower leg and foot all as one solid unit. Really encouraging those inner thigh muscles to lift and rotate that leg out. So you should feel some really good inner thigh work on this one. Take it out wide with me here. Arms can be included or not. Right and then left. Four more. Walk it back in. Great job. Hold here. All right, so that is the end of round number 1. I do want to keep you moving, but if you need a quick drink of water, go ahead, take that. Maybe just slow the steps down. But yes, I want to keep you moving throughout all 2 rounds here today, throughout all of these exercises. We've got about 5 more seconds here. And we'll start it off with that exercise number 1, calf raise 420. Four more. 2 and 1, back to our steps. Dorsiflexions are next, so opposite of the calf raise. We're not going to be lifting the back of the foot, lift the front. Really important for ankle strength here, getting those shins nice and strong, lifting the toes, preventing falls. Work in some hands, anything that you would like. Let's go here. Four more. 2 and 1. Walk it out. Heels to the front. Next, again, both at the same time is going to be quite a bit more challenging than single leg. It is an option though, so I am going to throw it out there. I'm going to go single leg. If you would like to join me, we will start that with the right leg first. Four more. 2, 1. Walk it out. Step it out here with me. Low kicks are next. We have a few more seconds here. Again, if coming into a fully extended knee is uncomfortable, keep a soft bend. And we are going to be doing this 20 times. And we did it 20 times last time. So make sure that you're not coming hard and fast to a sudden sharp lockout of that knee. So always just a bit of softness within that joint, okay? Because 40 hard, sharp lockouts, you might feel a little bit of a consequence from that. So keep it easy, okay? Let's go here, right and then left. Four more. 2, 1. Step it out. Lots of steps here today. It's going to be no surprise that that count is going to be nice and high. We're going to take those single leg step outs. Again, try to keep the knee over the ankle. Try not to turn the body with it. Really challenging those outer thigh and booty muscles to abduct that leg. So abduct, take away, adduct to bring into the center or to add. So here we go. Right leg first. Squeeze those glutes if you can. Last 4, 2, 1. Here we go. Steps. Making our way through. Alternating heels and toes are next. Again, if it's just the coordination, sometimes that can be the trickiest thing. Don't let it frustrate you. It doesn't have to be perfect for you to be making progress through the exercise. Just slow it down. Stay patient. Maybe get a good giggle at me or yourself and we'll get through it, all right? So right heel is gonna go forward first. Left toes are gonna tuck back. They'll meet in the center and then we'll go opposite. So let's start that off here. Keep the core tight. 3 more. 1. Walk it out. I tried to put all kind of the thigh stuff together, all of the inner and outer thigh stuff together, lower leg stuff together. So kind of a smart strategy for muscle endurance. Hopefully you're feeling and appreciating that. We're gonna jump both of those legs out, coming in right leg high, out, left leg high if you need to. If taking both legs out at the same time just doesn't work for you, step them out, okay? And then work with that one leg coming back in nice and high. Let's start it off here, whichever variation you are taking. Try not to lean back. Core holds you up. Last 4, 2, and 1. Walk it back out. Maybe a little bit slow and easy if you need to work out those muscles. In my opinion, the more challenging exercise of the workout is next. Knee up on the left, side kick to the right. We'll take 20 of those, just like last round. And then we'll take it to the opposite side for that second set of 20. Now, side tap is the modification. You do not have to kick. You want to make sure that you stay in your seat and in your chair. That's definitely priority number 1. Let's go here. Left knee up, side tap or side kick. Really getting the core muscles working on this one. Have to be fast. I want you to feel what those muscles are doing. Connect with that work. We have 4 more. And 1. Walk it back out just to break it up. It's going to be knee up on the right, side tap or side kick to the left this time. You've got this. You don't have to see it again for the rest of today. I won't say never because it will eventually come back into one of the future workouts, but for today, it'll be all done and you will have tackled it and you'll feel amazing. Let's go here. Last 4. Last 1. Walk it back out. Great job. We've got that one off of the plate. Done. Wide tap backs are next. How is your walk looking? I just kind of took a mental note of mine and I was like, wow, it feels like it's here. Pick it up strong if you can. We're almost there. We can do this. Let's go ahead and tap it back, right and left wide to the outside of the chair. Lift the heel up if you can. Four more. 2, 1. Walk it back out. High knees are next, and that gives us those 4 last exercises with our strong, steady marching steps in between. We will cool down with some really great yoga stretches, so kind of hitting that sciatica area, some of those deep hip muscles, making sure that everything feels really good after this workout and get it all back and open, even through the ankles and the hip flexors. So definitely stay for that. Here we go, high knees, a little bit of that twist over. Left to right, right to left. Let's go. Last 4. Walk it out. Great job. Take it wide. Cross taps into the center, right, and then the left. Back to the right, back to the left. So we'll alternate them here. 4 more. Bring it in, walk it back out. Great job. Hamstring tucks or heel tucks to the center are next. So again, you're gonna wanna be mindful of any limiting things here that you're not gonna wanna kick or hit the back of the heel or ankle into. Widen it out, right, and then the left. Last 4. Walk it back out. Great job. Some good solid steps here. Hacky sack. We'll go back for one more set of steps, and then we are going to get into those nice, easy stretches, okay? So widen it back out just a little bit. Remember, we're rotating and lifting the lower leg, letting this upper thigh kind of fall down towards the floor. So rotate here and switch. Last 4, 2, 1, bring it back. Last set of walking steps here. This is kind of the last opportunity to get those steps in. I do not want you to stop. I do want you to start just lowering. So if you're at a 5 or a 6, bring it down to a 5 or a 4. To a 4 or a 3. Maybe a little more upper body stretch. Check in with the back. To a 3 or a 2. It's a little bit slower, a little bit smaller, maybe even just a foot pedal. Slow it down. Work yourself forward. Turn the left shoulder towards the right as you pedal that foot, and then the other side. Starting with the spine first, making sure it feels good. Slow your breath down here if you need to. No rush. Hard part's over. You made it. Great job here. Roll it on up. Step the right leg out. Open this left arm. Twist it over. And open. Two more. Same thing here. Step the left leg out, right arm opens, twist it over, just a light touch, maybe a little bit of a light pull into a rotation. 3 more here. Back to the center, step it out. Circle the left arm over and switch. So we're cooling down. It's gonna look a little bit like the warm-up, and then we'll get into some longer stretches where we will hold them, so it'll be a little less dynamic. 1 more set here. Give your body the time to recover and stretch out. It's really important. Here we go. Stretch those right toes up, pull them back towards you, reach, and ease back. Feel a nice stretch through the back of the leg, especially the lower leg. You can help support if you have a resistance band, a yoga strap, or a towel handy. Might just be a last little bit of work for the thighs. Take it to the left. Bring it on in, ease yourself back, let those hips slide forward. Windshield wipers here. Ooh, feel a little bit of that work for those hip flexors. That's why we stretch, right? Get it all open. Draw the right foot, take the left leg over top, cross it if you can. Kick that right foot out and let it fold here. So if this is uncomfortable, modify it up. Little bit more pull for this hip. Okay, we're gonna step the bottom toes, the right toes and the right foot on over, and then twist here, maybe guiding with the hand. Ooh, that feels good. For this left hip now. Uncross the left leg, take it to the bottom. Right leg comes on top, and we're just going to let the weight of that leg draw length here. Left toes are kind of kicked out to this left side, so we're slanting. And then we'll reverse that. Could be the same, ooh, could be different. Guide with the hands if you need to. And on this side, we're gonna add on a little bit. So as we step it back to the center, we're just going to pull this right leg up into a figure four. Walk those hips back. Start by sitting up nice and tall, and then just kind of tilting forward. Think about coming softly into this really deep right hip area. Ankle circles if you would like, or if you just want to focus on this stretch. We're going to throw some of those in later, so you're not going to miss them. Okay, so we've got our flat back here. If it feels good in your body, let that go. Round yourself forward. Bring it on up. Okay, so we'll start with the right hand first. To the thigh, left hand to the lower leg. So we're not gonna pull on the knee. Hold it up and in. Release it down. One more. Set that one on down. Take the left leg to switch out. Okay, ooh. One side is usually tighter than the other. Rest yourself back to the back of your chair if you need to. If it's just crazy tight, this knee can be up higher. Just let it ease its way down in its own time. You're not going to force anything. If you can, bring yourself up tall, lean forward, pausing where you need to. Your breath is going to help you stay calm and relaxed. You should have recovered your resting heart rate and pace of breath by now, or at least close to. If you can, let that low back fold forward. Think about the spine just kind of draping forward, soft and relaxed. You can be taking those ankle circles here, but like I said, we're gonna go back for them anyways. Great job. Roll yourself on up. Let that left leg come on down. Step it forward, so it's going to be kind of your door stop or your break here. Draw the right leg up and in, ankle circles here. A little bit of a lower back and hip stretch. Shouldn't be crazy intense. Reverse the circles. Back rolls if you would like. Set it on down. Let's take it over to the left side. And again, one side could be tighter than the other. Drop that foot. Ankle circles here. reverse them around. Take it on down. Let's go ahead, take those legs a little bit wider, forearms to the thighs, and we're not gonna drop down. We're gonna reach up and out with the spine. And then roll it on back. Bring those legs into the center. Fold it forward here. Final stretch for that low back. You can sway side to side through the upper body if that feels good. Breathe into any tight areas. And then you will round and roll yourself on up. Take a good deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. You are all done. Thank you so much for joining me for this workout. Really great leg work in here today, improving joint health, some flexibility through those dynamic movements, definitely increasing strength, burning fat and calories, improving cardio health, and maybe even some coordination. So you covered lots of ground here today. Please be so proud of yourself. I am, of course, proud of you too. And I am so glad to have been here and joining you for this wonderful time in your day where we get to work on our health and fitness together. So thank you so much for having me. Thank you for watching. I'll meet you back here for the next amazing workout. Please continue taking good care of yourself. Until then, proper rest, hydration, and nutrition. I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much.